Hey, it's Rick with Rock Bottom Outreach, and it is Real Talk Friday. The big movie out is called War Room. It has to do with a lady that is a prayer warrior, and she has a room in her home, and she calls it the War Room. Where she gets in there, she gets on her knees, she writes down her prayers, and so she encounters a lady that's struggling with marriage. Her and her husband really battling. I mean, they're just as far to the east from the west. And so, War Room. But what reminds me about this movie is this. And it's a simple story, and the story was told in Facing the Giants about the parable. It wasn't a parable. I mean, so you won't find it in the Bible. I want you to know that. It's just a simple story. But it said that it's two farmers that prayed for rain, but only one prepared his field for harvest. So which one do you think God found favor in? Well, the one that prepared his field for the harvest. And so understanding that waiting is essentially a verb. Okay, but it means also, it's a verb in action, is to begin to move in motion as if it's already done. And so let's say you're waiting, you're praying for your husband to change. Okay, you're praying that he begins to act like a king. Okay, man, you're praying your wife begins to act like a princess. Why don't you, while you're praying, begin to treat him as such? Don't wait, don't sit waiting, begin to treat him. I mean, men, hey, begin to rub your wife's feet. Get her a cup of coffee. Brush her hair for her. Help her color her hair. Help her get a new hairstyle. Treat your lady like a princess that she is. Go ahead and claim it. Ladies, the same thing. While you're praying for God to change your man, start treating your man like a king. Pluck his eyebrows. Help him pull the hair out of his nose. That hair on his back, help your man shave that off. Make your man start looking like a king. Start treating him like a king. You know, that's what we're talking about. We're praying for something, but we're moving out of faith as if it's already done. Just like the simple story of the farmers. Again, two prayed for rain. Only one prepared the field for the harvest. So who did God find favor in? The one that put the faith into motion. He didn't just sit and wait. He began to do. That's it. If you're praying for God to change your marriage, stop sitting and waiting. Begin to treat your spouse as if that change is already done. Men, women, I'm talking to both of you. Begin to treat each other as if that prayer has already been answered. Because in your mind, if you're like, he ain't and she ain't never, then you don't have any faith anyway. Understand, without faith, it is impossible to please God. Again, without faith, it's impossible to please God. So hey, what are you praying for in your war room? Hey, it's Rick with Rock Bottom Outreach. It's been Real Talk Friday. Have a great weekend.